Yo, what's good? It's Frankie Diamonds TV reporting for FKZ TV News. So 50 Cent is reacting to the Quavo's new diss, responding to Chris Brown's Weakest Link track. And the 50 says, in quote, "I don't know why I like all of this, but I like it." Of course, you know what I mean? It's entertainment. He's feeling it. He's feeling like that bravado and that it's coming back out there in the atmosphere. And look, Chris Brown has also given his response, right? As you see right here, this is brand new. He's like, yo, I don't even feel like I need to respond to this. You know what I mean? So the song is out there. And look, that whoever really starts anything usually has the advantage. At least that's how I look at it. Who can really be the most disrespectful? Chris won this round. This song right here that Quavo dropped, it wasn't that bad, but it's in reaction to Weakest Link. And you know, with Weakest Link, he's basically saying you the weakest link out of your clique. Let's keep it 100. And there's some truth to that. There's a lot of people, Quavo might be the star of the group or whatever, but there's a lot of people who you'll say, yo, Takeoff was, we like Takeoff. Or some people prefer Offset. So there is some truth to that. You know what I mean? People would say that Quavo, they didn't think was that the best in the group. So it's truth to that. That's tough. Plus, look, the album cover, the diss track. You got the man sitting there with a glizzy. It's kind of foul. This one, look, I'll say the beat was tough. I'll put it like that. For Migos standards, this was a cool little track you could play, but I don't know. I grew up in a different era. My standards for diss tracks is just on another level than what we've been hearing. And honestly, I know I was complaining a few weeks ago. I want to see more competition, but I wasn't expecting to wake up and hear Chris Brown and Quavo. I'm like, really? I'm referring to Kendrick and Drake. Because to me, this is like the undercard fight while we wait for the main event. We're waiting for the main event. We're waiting for Kendrick to come respond to Drake. And in the meantime, we got to deal with all of this AI songs with Snoop and Tupac and so on. So Quavo did this track. He put it out today. Like I say, the beat is pretty cool, but he's saying the same stuff you would think. I mean, one of his references was, you a crackhead Michael Jackson, you better beat it. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? This is the type of elementary bars that this is what he was doing. Talks about Chris punching Rihanna, talks about him losing to Frank Ocean, of course, Karuchi. It wasn't much substance in this. It was what you thought he would say. I mean, what was you expecting Quavo to do? Quavo responded quicker than Kendrick did to Drake. You know what I mean? Like, you could say that's a shame. But yeah, this is the undercard that I didn't expect to hear, wasn't really hyped to hear about. I was like, man, I wanted to see something. I didn't want to. That's what we ended up getting. I'm like, okay. I didn't even know Chris rapped like that. But this is what we got. And, Chris, that might have been like his version of No Vaseline compared to this, because this ain't gonna hit. This is not gonna I don't even think people are gonna remember this a week from now. I don't think it's got nearly as many quotables. Like I say, the beat is cool. You know what I mean? It's something that you could play in the background, but if anything, it's an instrumental you play in the background. It's background noise. Crazy part is both of these guys are like throwing jabs at each other about their domestic abuse situations. Like Chris is telling him, yeah, you was beating girls on the elevator, in reference to him, Quavo and Saweetie. And Quavo's like, yeah, but you was beating up Rihanna in the limo. So it's like, it's elementary. This is high school, like, man. I just wish it was more. And I know it's not a storyline. This is hip hop. This isn't a TV show. But I'm just like, man, is all of y'all just beefing over women? Like, I get it. Men have been beefing over women since the dawn of time. But I need a little bit more in depth, a little bit more than just, I effed your girl, you effed my girl. Like this seems like that's the main root of all of these situations right now. And you got Rick Ross out here talking to himself on Instagram every day, talking about Drake. You got, Quavo, this, that. It's just so many moving pieces. I'm like, yo, man, what is going on? Like hip hop diss tracks have become a parody for real. I'm like, this is what I wanted to hear some real competition, not high school gossip, because that's what this sounds like. Honestly, this sounds like high school gossip over a beat, and there's no real substance in any of these tracks. Did y'all like anything? Did Rick Ross say anything that was like meaningful? the AI joint Drake did with Snoop, I mean, that on so many levels, I was like, come on, bro. Even Snoop came out and was like, yo, what's that, cuz? Like, it's just all over the place, man. Hip hop is definitely different because this ain't the hip hop beef that I grew up on. It was way more context. I know some people prefer the subliminals. I'm more blunt with it. I don't got time to be figuring out riddles and clues. Who was he talking about? What did he say? Drake loves doing that. Man, just say who you talking about. I give these two that. At least they making it direct. Quavo and Chris Brown, you definitely know who they talking about. But like, there's no substance in this. And Chris just said it. He thinks this response is weak. He doesn't bother on replying. This story will probably go and come quicker than anything. News cycles are pretty fast. Will somebody get hurt because of this? I hope not. Women are involved. We know how Chris moves. You never know. You know what I mean? They keep making references to Takeoff. And that's not, that's a whole situation right there. But yeah, Chris Brown has already responded to this diss track. He's not feeling it. Let me know if y'all was feeling it in the comments. Quavo's response to Weakest Link. Hit the like button, help the channel.
Hey guys, shop with my boy Chick Smooth at chicksmooth.shop.
Y'all know the MREC room etiquette. Peace, you now tuned in to MREC TV.
What if someone wasn't on protocol? There are consequences.
We the Knockout Kings of Comedy. This your boy, Reggie Curl, you know what I'm saying? This is my cousin, Stroncho, you know what I'm saying? We coming by.
No, I know me old. You fuck with lambskin condoms.
I don't even want my man to eat my because I eat meat from Aldi's. The wrong with you? Aldi's, you should eat this. We don't know what the that meat is. No!
For real, I heard a nigga get in prison. That's not the part about it. The part about it is he had the audacity to ask me why I ain't helping him. I said, it ain't no point of both of us get.
I step up, look him right in his eyes. He go to pat me down. Pop, 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 pop. $20, homeboy. I'm like, no sir.
First of all, can I ask y'all a personal question? Is this microphone really necessary at this Come on, we knock y'all out. We knock y'all with punchline, punchline, punchline. You know how we turn. Give me a second.